Germany secretly put its Leopard 2A4 heavy tanks into service with Ukraine. One of these combat vehicles was seen on the territory of Ukraine about 2 days ago. Moreover, NATO had no plans to supply these weapons, and it is obvious that the Leopard 2A4 heavy tanks were transferred to the armed forces of Ukraine in complete secrecy. In this video, filmed by the Ukrainian military, a Leopard 2A4 tank can be seen being tested in western Ukraine. Taking into account the information voiced by a number of Ukrainian sources, a total of 20 Leopard 2A4 heavy tanks were sent to Ukraine. Moreover, the latter are very dangerous weapons, representing a rather big threat. In Germany, they do not comment on the information about the transfer of Leopard 2A4 tanks to Ukraine. However, there are quite a lot of questions about who controls these combat vehicles, since the Ukrainian military has no experience in driving German Leopard 2A4 tanks. The differences between the tanks that are in service with Ukraine and those that Germany sent to Ukraine are enormous. Only basic training can take several months, and these combat vehicles, among other things, require maintenance. If the tanks were indeed handed over to the armed forces of Ukraine, then with a high degree of probability it can be argued that they are controlled by mercenaries. Notes the analyst Avia.pro. It is known that Germany intended to consider the issue of transferring Leopard 2A4 tanks to Ukraine. However, the discussion of this was planned only in mid-May, while the delivery could have been extended for several more months.